up, everyone? My name is Andrew. If you don't know me, you should subscribe because, like, why not? You should also hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified as soon as I upload new videos. But anyway, today I'm going to be doing an unhaul because, as we all just saw on my most recent video, I did a book haul, so we need to make some room. We got to get rid of some books. Something has got to go, so that's what I'm doing today. The first book that I'm unhauling is Girls of Paper and Fire by Natasha Gann. I know that this book is really popular and a lot of people love it, but I just do not like it. I think I gave it like 2 stars or something like that. I just really did not enjoy it, and I don't even have any like desire to pick up the sequel, and it just shows that I don't need this one on my shelf if I'm never going to come back to it, and so it's gonna go. Another relatively new book that I'm unhauling is The Guinevere Deception by Kiersten White. I am in love with this cover. I think it's very beautiful, and I enjoyed this one quite a bit. I think I gave it like 4 stars or 3 or 4 stars, and it was pretty good, but it was just very slow, and it's again not one that I would pick up again. I typically will base my unhauls on if I'm going to read it again or not, and if I'm not going to read it again, there's no point in me keeping it at all. So this is one of those that I'm just can't see myself reading. I do want to pick up the sequel when it comes out, but I don't really feel like I need this one, and as soon as I get the sequel, I'll probably read it once and then get rid of it also. So this one is she's gonna go. We're gonna say goodbye to her, even though she's really pretty, but it's gonna go. Next, I'm unhauling 2 books from the same series. This one is A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness and Shadow of Night. These are in the All Souls trilogy. I don't even know. I haven't read these, so I probably could be swayed to keep these, so let me know if they're actually pretty good, but I just have no desire to pick them up, and I don't know, the covers don't really appeal to me. They're kind of older, and I just am not really interested in the plot too much. I know these books had like their moment of like really being hyped around the booktube community, but I just don't feel any connection or reason to keep them, so I think I'm just gonna let them go. Another couple books in a series, actually the entire series, I'm gonna get rid of my To All the Boys I've Loved Before by Jenny Han. I have the first 2 in, oh, they're out of order, okay. I have the first 2 in the movie covers, and then the last one is just regular, but I just don't feel like I'm gonna ever read these again. I do like them enough to where I will watch the movies again, but I didn't really enjoy the books too much. I gave the first one a 4 star, the second one a 3 star, and then the last one a 2 stars, so they just kept going downhill for me, and I just really did not enjoy them, and I won't read them again, so I don't feel like I need to keep them and waste space on my shelves. Also getting rid of Beauty in the Ashes by Michaela. Why did I say Rebecca? I'm sorry. Michaela Smeltzer. This one is actually a signed copy. This is a self-published book, I believe. It's just an adult romance kind of thing. It's actually pretty good. It's just so long, and I'll never read it again, and it wasn't even that good, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I'm also getting rid of The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee. I don't really want to support Mackenzie Lee anymore after all the stuff came out about what she did. So I feel like I don't really need this one. I enjoyed it a lot. It actually was pretty good, but I didn't pick up the sequel, so obviously I didn't like it enough to, you know, care and continue with the characters. But it was a good read for like a quick contemporary. Next, I am unhauling The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I have not read this one, or I think I finished this one but didn't continue with the series, so I think I already got rid of the other 2. But this one, I can never really get into it and connect or care with the characters, so I'm just gonna get rid of it. I could never fully get into this world or truly care for the characters, and I don't see myself going back and trying to read it again to continue the series, so I don't see any point on keeping it on my shelves. It was just taking up space like all these other ones, and we got new and like bigger and better things coming in, so she's just gonna go. I'm also getting rid of Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. I will admit I DNF'd this book like 10 pages in. It just wasn't grabbing, that's not even a word. It just wasn't gripping my attention at all, and I just could not finish it, and I couldn't see myself continuing it. It's a pretty light contemporary read, and I'm not the biggest fan of contemporaries, so that could be a reason why I didn't like it. So I don't think it was like a bad book or anything, it just wasn't for me. And finally, I am going to be getting rid of Forest of Souls by Lori M. Lee. This is a new release that just came out, which I was really excited about because I love this cover. And I was just like hyping it up myself because I was like, oh, it's gonna be so good, like it's gonna be a great fantasy, it's gonna be like my new favorite. And it just wasn't. Now I still love this cover and I almost want to keep it because I just love this artwork. I think it's beautiful, but I'm not going to read it again, and I don't really care to pick up a sequel if there's going to be one. So, and it just kind of makes me angry to look at because it let me down, because I was hoping it was going to be one of my new faves, and it was just like the complete opposite. I think I gave it like 3 stars or like 3.5, but I was just really upset. So every time I look at it, I'm like, I'm mad at you because you weren't that good, and I feel like that's mean, but it just wasn't for me because it was like a light fantasy. I thought it was going to be more of a heavy fantasy, you know? It just didn't work out. It's fine. Sometimes things just don't work out in life. So, I'm gonna get rid of it. Most of these books are up on my Depop if you want to buy any, like after I just said like I'm hauling them. But no, like reading is so subjective, so some of these books that I don't like you could like love, and books that other people hate are ones that I love. So it's just how reading works. And if you want to buy any of these, they're on my Depop, which is linked in the description. And you can buy it from me, and I have them on there for pretty cheap, so check that out. But that is all the books I am unhauling today. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe, comment a blue heart if you've watched till the end of the video, because I always like to see who watches my entire videos, and I do notice in the comments, and I love you guys who are always staying till the end and watching. But that's pretty much all I have to say, so I hope you like this video, down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!